300 years before the events of the show, Aegon I Targaryen, also known as Aegon the Conqueror, unite the 6 kingdoms of West. Let's get into it. Aegon I Targaryen was the first of his bloodline to set foot in West. 170 years prior, his ancestors had fled the continent after being exiled by the Valyrian Empire. When Aegon returned, he brought with him 2 dragons, Balerion and Meraxes, as well as a small fleet of ships. Aegon landed in the small kingdom of the Cape and quickly made his way inland, burning all who opposed him and making alliances with those who didn't. He took the city of Harrenhal for the Riverlands, defeated the Lannisters at the Battle of the Green Fork, and took King's Landing, which gave him control of the Trident. With the Riverlands, the Trident and the Crownlands all under his control, Aegon set his sights on Dorne. Unlike the other kingdoms, Dorne resisted Aegon's rule and never bent the knee. And so Aegon's dragons had to be used to subdue them. In the aftermath of the battle, Aegon took 2 of Dorne's 7 kingdoms, but the remaining 4 would remain independent. And so Aegon's conquest was complete. 5 of the 6 kingdoms had fallen to him, but there were still those who opposed him, namely the Tyrells of the Reach and the Arryns of the Vale. But Aegon, with the help of his dragons, quickly put down these rebellions, and with the entire kingdom of Westeros at his mercy, Aegon I Targaryen became the first king of the Andal, and the first men, and he did so by sitting on the newly crafted Iron Throne. Now, where did Aegon get the idea to craft an Iron Throne? Well, that came from one of his ancestors, who ruled over the Rhoynar. When he took over the Rhoynar kingdoms, he found their rulers sitting on a throne made of Valyrian steel, which was said to have been crafted from the swords of their enemies. Now, when Aegon took over Westeros, he saw the many different types of thrones the kingdoms had to offer, but none of them were made of Valyrian steel. So he took it upon himself to remedy that. He collected every Valyrian sword he could find, melted them down, and forged them into a new throne. And so that is how the Iron Throne was born. Join us next time as we look at more moments in the history of the 7 kingdoms. Until then, stay safe.